I still think I need to ditch way more stuff in here. So let's start doing that. I can't sort any of this by weight for some gosh forsaken reason, but I'll keep. Throw both of those. Actually, hang on. Corona cigarettes are for lower ranged weapon sway, lowest spread, and then higher sway and higher spread. I guess that's probably best with like a machine gun type thing. Almost certainly. All right, so I will get rid of those out of the 0G brew for personality attributes going up. That could be useful. We'll see. Antibiotics, immunized against harmful status effects, duration. Fine, we'll toss that back in. Hang on. Oh, no, wait, no. It actually did go across. Harmful status effects on all your oxygen free. Don't really care about that either. Is that not gonna work? Just E through all of them. Beautiful. Tactical time dilation recharge rate. We actually do want that. Armor cream. Depends. Companion ability cooldown. That's probably not something I care about too much. Extendo site. Well, we'll get to all of the sites in a bit. Let's try and actually just whittle this down to medicine. Don't get crabby, get jabby. Immunized. Harmful status effects. Duration negative. Again, it's basically the exact same thing again. Stimulation. Move faster and melee faster. Don't really care about that one either. Companion abilities. Fine. Dervish Mist. Okay, so it looks like a lot of these are the same thing going by multiple different names, basically. Yeah, like Simulation and Dervish Mist are basically the same. I guess the Simulation does last 5 seconds longer. Nicopad. We've seen those before as well. Oh, are they different companies' approach to the same thing? Yeah, this is Stimulation as Space's Choice, and then this is Dervish Mist as Space's Choice? Never mind, they're not. Different companies' approach to the same thing. Different injectors. Mind attributes +1. Okay, we'll keep those. Body attributes +1 as well. Get rid of those. We're actually going to get all the way down to at least like 40. Pure and plain water. Ingredients. 99% water. Now with 11% more natural water flavoring. Throw the ranger's choices as well. Adrena time. If it lasts 15 seconds and then the crash is negative attributes, negative walk speed, I don't know if I'll ever use Adrena time in battle. How long is the crash for? Base health +12. Get rid of that. Thinking caplet, insight, tactical time, recharge. Yep, definitely want that as high as possible. Get rid of the Saltuna. Alright, in weapon mods, I kind of just want to put them all away. So they're each a half kilo. Yeah, I guess it could be helpful to put them all away. I guess I should definitely put away the melee weapon mods, right? Because I'm not using melee weapons at all. Although, surely I should actually just equip them to the melee weapons that crew are using. Yeah, let's go and do a little more tinkering and building and stuff. Hey, Pavati. Mine's handing me your... Wait, hang on. Pavati?
Yeah, so... cozy like, ain't it?
So it is. What do you think of the ship, Pavati?
That's in pretty good shape, considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120. A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space, but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
That's the ship's computer. It's not intelligent, but it does have a good imitation. Apparently, Arda's the one who actually flies the ship, or Arda, how about you not invite yourself into the conversation? I'll go with the second one, just as kind as I can be.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
Okay, so as we take Pavati across the galaxy, I have to imagine she's going to encounter a lot of things that she didn't even think were possible. Hell yeah, it's effectively just going to be kind of like time traveling with her. What do you think, Pavati? Is it safe to fly now that we got the regulator, or Arda Pavati will be fixing you from now on? I expect full cooperation. Yeah, Pavati, what do you think? Now that we've flown, do you think we should fly?
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
You can really taste the plasma. I think it's time you move along, Pavati.
What? You
What?
want me to leave?
No!
Oh,
I didn't want to make... Can I reload so I don't offend her? Pavati, you have the shock stick. Oh, shock stick is actually already fully equipped with a bunch of stuff. Vic and Max does have the telescoping stuff, but I don't really want to upgrade that a bunch. Vic needs a better piece of equipment before we do that. So I think I will actually put those away. Also, I'm going to go to the settings and pop a couple of these things down, just a little. Thank you, Zangri, for the subscription. Enjoy your emotes in chat, and welcome to the Republic. Can you fire the vicar? I want him to be offended. I can tell him that I might fire him. That might help. Right. Oh, there we go. That's feeling a lot smoother already. Puffball plant. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting in fresh soil, we put down new roots. Adelaide. Oh, okay, so it is very much like our house is being adorned with items that we've procured over missions. Don't really know what that one is. Some of these might be hawthorns. I don't know. Yeah, let's actually check out Sam's room as well. Just in case there was any more information about what we should do with them. Now, where does the Vic... Ah, there you are. Hello, Vicar.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
The complex spiral of the Fibonacci pattern. Frankly, I'm amazed that you were considering it as well at the time. Let's talk about this personal quest of yours, though.
Of course. Are you ready to break into security on the Groundbreaker?
This angle and lighting is actually making the Vicar look kind of realistic. Like, more realistic than a lot of the conversations I've had in the game so far. That's the plan. Remind me why we want to do that.
If I can access the data cartridge from the terminal in security, I can easily hack into their arrivals and departures registry. That'll give us dates, times, and the crew manifests for every registered ship. I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Sounds good.
Thank.
We're not going right now. You can probably sit back down.
As all.
Vic, you're out of my crew.
Wish I could say I was surprised, but I got the sense we weren't quite getting on as well as we should for a time now. I'll pack my belongings and go, if that's what you truly desire.
Give me a second chance. I mean, get lost, preacher, man. All right, no need to move yet. I appreciate the second chance. Yeah, so I've effectively just done the tell your mother I saved you thing, where you push someone on the ledge. This is like kids do this in primary school. Like someone standing on a ledge obviously not high, not dangerous, not real. You slightly push them forwards and then pull them back and tell your mother I saved you. Effectively, I've made you in debt to me for something that I caused as an issue. But don't you dare forget it. Get nothing in here for us. We're fine. So if we aren't going to do the weapon mods, the other thing is all reliable needs to be upgraded, tinkered, and then equipped, and then the other weapon thrown away, and then we're fine. So let's... Can you not repair legendary weapons? Oh no, it's already... You can't repair weapons that are legendarily already repaired. Tinker with you, just a couple times over. That should be enough. Did Raps already talk to Sam? Yes, I did. That was one of the first things I did when I got on the ship, actually. Luckily. All right, so we'll keep the shrink ray, swap the light machine gun for all reliable. And then I think we'll just break down the light machine gun. It's not like it had great parts or anything in it. All right. Fine. Let's actually go to the Groundbreaker. Groundbreaker, independent orbital station in the remains of Halcyon's first colony ship, captained by Junlei Tennyson and run by the descendants of the original crew. Let's go to the docking base.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Oh, right, of course, because that's not the loading scene. The loading scene is when we actually leave.
Can we talk?
Of course.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her? She can't be that good. This place is a dump. I haven't even stepped outside yet. How prejudgmental do you want to be? Is the surgeon not gonna wait? Yikes.
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sounds good. Sure, we can head over in engineering now. I thought you said you could keep this boat in good repair. Are you asking me to leave my crew and join hers? Sorry, are you asking to leave my crew and join hers? I don't think she'd be much help, but if you happen to be along, feel free to speak up. Yeah, do the first.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No? Break time's over? See, that's why I went with, I think it's time you move along, which I thought was just like, I think it's time we end this conversation. Because the other one does seem a little rude. I'll take both of them. No reason not to here, I don't believe. Broken 8 and Kikatako, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Thank you for tuning in. Plank says he loves the new layout border for the face cam. Thank you, I appreciate it. I took a thing and edited it a lot
Smells
last
like
night.
grease and unwashed bodies, just as I remembered.
Neither of you gonna judge me, right?
Got it. Heads down.
Perfect.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by
Thanks, Jane. I think you're the first named NPC that didn't want to actually talk to me in a face cam thing.
Hey, no offense, but I don't think this walking Saltuna can's gonna appreciate you interrupting.
Keep talking, Millstone. See what happens. Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem.
What's the problem? Let me insinuate myself.
Go space yourself. Problem solved.
You must really want to truncheon through your teeth.
Stream is buffering non-stop. Am I the only one with that problem? Are other people also having that problem? So I have changed the way that I'm actually streaming at the moment. I'm using a different notification window. That's not doing anything. Apparently I've dropped 0 frames on my side. Had a little audio until you refreshed. So I've got the performance metrics up on my side, and They don't seem bad. Mine's fine. Yeah, so... I mean, if it's working fine for at least one person, that means that it can't really be on my end. It might be on Twitch's. Still going computer after router reset. I think it's just bad connection on my end. Okay. Okay. I hope it is just a bad connection on a couple of people's end. Because otherwise... Oh no! I got another thing that I have to fix. Relax, let me talk to the kid. This I gotta see.
Do what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true.
I don't know what I'd heard. I'd like to hear your side. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh, Space's Chosen is going to be like the Space's Choice tossball team, I guess. That's when you resolve your differences like an adult, right? Oh, boys, so you defend the honor of the team. First one.
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Ah, you're out of a job, eh? I guess this might be a companion. Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me, Captain and the Unreliable. Technically, the previous captain died in a horrible accident, or what do you ask? What do you ask?
Oh, just musing is all. Must be nice having the run of the colony. Never being anchored to one place, always chasing some horizon. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Yeah. Leaning very heavily on the, would you like to be a companion kind of thing? You in a hurry to get somewhere?
Oh, not at all. Just, you know, gonna figure out what to do next. See you around, boss. Going for a stroll.
All right, yeah, we're gonna have to do like another quest, and it completes in such a way that we release him of his contract, and then he comes with us. I have to imagine.
If it wasn't for us, this whole damn station would shut down.
Corporation Service Award, a medium-sized award, typically of the kind given out at annual company achievement banquets galaxy-wide. Alright, hang on. Can I shut this door? People just won't let me steal in here. It's so... so rude of them, frankly. Alright, we're all good now. I've robbed him absolutely blind. He can open the door.
Do you mind? I'm trying to find.
Just gonna make sure that no one has an actual name. Huh. Not seeing the option to manually lower the stream quality at all. I don't know. The affiliate status should give most people the ability to lower the quality of the stream. The thing before partner is affiliate. Well, the only thing that I changed in between last stream and this stream is that I changed actually a fair few things, but the only thing that it could have affected it I changed is I'm streaming with Streamlabs OBS rather than normal OBS.
Right this way.
It's available? What? So it's available to other people?
Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
I don't know. I can't tell you what's going on then. Light pistol. This is a pristine one. It's also an impact hammer. There's 2 mag picks that I should definitely buy. I think we will buy basically every single one of the mag picks that we can find. Chronofield accelerator, short grip, Silvertongue kit, and grounded. Thank you. Thank you, Abby Alice, for the subscription. Much appreciated. Enjoy your emotes in chat, and welcome to the Republic. And also to Silly for the gift sub. Does that help? Yep, that solved it. Well done. Alright, ordnance control armor is medium, but it's melee. Yeah, I think all of this is still pretty garbage. Still all junk. Are we now? Yeah, we are actually. I called it in the early of the stream. We are actually at 40. Hell yes. And then bullets and things has flamethrower, pulse hammer, a two-handed melee that does, pulse damage, plasma damage. Officer's spine. It does bleed as its special effect. This one-handed sword is extremely sharp and exceptionally sturdy. Its scabbard is designed to coat the blade in acid as it is unsheathed, with vents along the blade to keep the blade coated while drawn, dealing additional corrosive damage to targets. Man, if you have to be subbed to change it. No, thankfully you don't. I kind of like the idea of getting that and just leveling it up a bunch and then giving it to Pavati. But also, Pavati has, like, one of the best weapons that we have access to at the moment anyway, so maybe she doesn't need it. Other than that, it's, you know, pulse hammer, right? I kind of just want to go with the pulse hammer. Because he's already using a two-handed thing, and the two-handed thing is pretty garbage. So this can have 2 grip modifications on it. Yeah, it sounds okay. Oh, and also let's get the mag picks. So Vicamax is now doing like a whole load of plasma damage. Okay. Let's go tinker with the pulse hammer a little bit before we come back to the planet. And throw some weapon mods and stuff into it. Stream quality too good for the internet, basically, and somehow can't change it. I'm really sorry that I do not know what's going on with that. I hope that it resolves itself at some point in the future. Unfortunately, because it's not like a problem that's affecting most people, I really can't troubleshoot it down at this point. But there will be VODs on YouTube to catch up with. Thanks for tuning in and trying anyway, Broken. Can she still do the special smash attack when she gets a sword, or does she do a new attack? I wonder, actually, because Pavati's ability is Overload. Slams her hammer down, creating a blast. So she doesn't even currently have a hammer, but I'm pretty sure that when I tell her to do it, she still does it. So until you inevitably get partner... Thank you. You aren't guaranteed quality options every stream. Really? That blows. That's real garbage. That's like, okay, if you're on your way to partner, enjoy, you know, some of your streams being unwatchable for some of your viewers. Twitch? Why? Ugh. That's dumb in a way that I can't even be positive about. I'm trying real hard. I'm talking through a smile and it's not even giving it a positive enough tone. That's why I had to stream at 720 30 FPS until I hit partner. Maybe I should... Yeah. Maybe for the sake of people, I should, after this stream, do some lower quality settings. Yikes. But then my local recordings are going to be worse because they're from Twitch rather than locally recorded. Ugh. This all becomes so damn complicated. Let's install some mods. Speed grip for extra attack speed and extra durability. We'll go for attack speed. I don't really care about the extra durability at all. And then tinker a bunch on it. Never mind, tinker exactly once on it is what I meant to say, clearly. I think my level is 7 right now, so I think... Wait, hang on. What is my level? 13. Yeah, so I can upgrade the shrink rate 2 more times. Can upgrade that 3 more times, all reliable. That said, I want to put everything into the Hunter's Rifle. The Hunter's Rifle is really expensive for not that great of a return anymore, though. Like, the plasma rifle has so outgraded it at this point already. All right. I think I will upgrade the shock stick and the tactical. Although I've now left myself with basically no money, so I hope that I hope that here, where the black market is implied to be, I don't need money for any reason. Is Conglomerate 521 the... sorry, 451 rather. The...
Hey, be careful with those.
The like Vaporium, the dungeon crawler. What do they call that? Like tactical dungeon crawler or something? You'll get a much better sniper on this ship. Here's hoping.
Identification, please.
Present Hawthorne's ID. My name's Ryan. Or let's say, hypothetically speaking, I don't have an ID. What happens then? Yikes. Was I supposed to activate my disguise before I did this?
You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
On the starboard wall. All right, starboard and port. Which are they actually? Sounds like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Any idea where the ship is impounded? I take it this happens a lot. Let's go for the first.
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great, I'll go talk to him and straighten this out. It has to be a mistake, or I'm going to wring this Bedford guy's neck. Let's go, this has to be a mistake.
Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But Udom's an interesting guy. Might be y'all could come to accords if you play your cards right. Huh. Records show this ain't the first time your ship's been impounded. Seems to get cleared up pretty quick. You might not be in this pickle for long. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Is it about medicine? Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it. Okay, so those were the misappropriated SAM parts that Hawthorne was tracking, right? It's a combination of Legend of Grimrock and Cyberpunk. I'm really glad to hear that, because like Legend of Grimrock plus Steampunk was Vaporium, which I really enjoyed. And Vaporium 2 was actually just announced recently, I believe. So, just in case you didn't know, then enjoy that information. Vaporium 2 was just announced, I believe. Got it.
Is there anything else I can help
for someone named Gladys. Can I find a job around here? What can you tell me about Udom Bedford? Or it seems like there's a tension between the board and the Groundbreaker. I'm gonna go with the first one, just down.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
All right, looking for a good, looking for a drink. Any recommendations?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
The Lost Hope. I've heard that before. Vera in the Lost Hope. Vera in the Lost Hope. I can't remember exactly where I saw it, but I have seen it. Speaking of different games, Rhapsody, are you aware of Carrion? Yeah, pretty much any of the games that come out of Devolver Digital, I am aware of to some degree. Game audio is out of sync with in-game picture. game audio is out of sync with the in-game picture. Oh, well, how do I fix that? He's mouthing off before he talks. All right, let's...
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Just keep an eye on it for a couple sentences here and tell me if it's fixed itself. Can I get a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Had this just now, a refresh and fix. Better now, better now. Beautiful. Thank you very much for telling me. Yeah, there's a small setting that you can turn either on or off. If it's on, you turn it off. If it's off, you turn it on. And it just fixes desync in OBS. Most of the jobs I'm gonna... Okay, I actually do need to read just what you said, because I was focusing on the troubleshooting there for a moment. Apologies to YouTube. It happens. Can I find a job around here? Maybe the shipping traffic in the system passes through the Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we get a big interstellar freighter. 2 of the biggest operations of the board, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators on the promenade deck, and most of them will take you off. Cool. Looking for something a little more local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Phrasing.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a certain matter I'd like to attend to, Captain.
It's nice to be recognized. Yep. Something about the yep at the end just absolutely kills me. How does Halcyon Holdings work anyway? I didn't think there were many independent contractors, sorry, operators in the system. What do you know about Sublight Salvage? Or that's all I need. Let's go for the first one.
Are you pulling my leg?
I just want to hear your take on it.
Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the board.
The board runs most of the system, don't they? So how did the Groundbreaker fit into that? So there's actually a boardroom somewhere with all the company heads in it. Let's go with the... How does the Groundbreaker fit into that? No, board runs most of the system. That'll tell me more about the world.
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
So how does the Groundbreaker fit into that?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Got it. So there's actually a boardroom somewhere with all the company heads in it?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Got it.
Glad to help.
So I feel like I'm going to find, like, more people willing to speak out against the board here, because it's technically independent at the absolute least. Didn't think there were many independent operators in the system. We'll go for that.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
What do you know about Sublight Salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
That's all I needed to know about work.
All right.
God help us if Lilia Hayden happens to be pretty. Because my character has a weakness, and sure, I guess we join the Raiders. What can you tell me about Udom Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Two different ways of telling me that he's borderlined. Fair enough. Thank you. I already had that, though, from the pressing that Udom did with Alex Hawthorne as to as to the location of Phineas, rather. Sounds like a fun guy, so there's a tension between the Groundbreaker and the Wall. Let's go for the first one.
Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udom takes it to an unhealthy level.
So Udom is our alphas of this game, then. Seems like there's some tension between the Board and Groundbreaker.
You noticed, huh?
Just a touch. I'm sharp like that. You people won't stop yapping about it. It's hard to miss. I'm sharp like that.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Get your stations in a state of disrepair. You could make the board fix that. Why can't the Groundbreaker and the board witches work together? I'm glad it terrifies them. The bastards keep pushing them. Sounds complicated. I'm glad it terrifies them.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
I like you, Lennon.
Sure thing.
You're a straight shooter.
Be seeing you.
Catch you around, bud. It's gonna be a shame when I murder you and steal all of your stuff. Just a little bit of a shame, you know? Maudet. Oh, it is Maudet as well. Not Maudet. Oh, I can actually just straight up use your terminal. Alright, cheers. Records for arrivals. Cleo Freighter hauling tobacco corn. Dues paid. Risso Freighter doing Purple Brie everything. Freelance, possibly sublight. Freelance, definitely sublight. And unreliable business unknown. Impounded Hawthorne ship, but no Hawthorne. Wonder what happened there. Okay, so this person did know that, or I assume they filled this out. So they know who Hawthorne is, and I did not present as Hawthorne. So I think it's real lucky that they didn't say, hey, you know, I'm Hawthorne. Departures. Freelancer, sublight, freelancer, none. Deadbeat at the Rest and Go insisted once again that he's part of the crew, but they acted like they don't know him. And a Callahan's new mask got in. Don't know who Callahan is yet. Messages. From GB Security on subject these conditions. Alright. To dissatisfied user 70 from GB Security, these conditions. This is a joke, right? Actually, hang on. No. This is RE, so let's go down for the bottom one first. From dissatisfied user 70. These conditions aren't fit for sister pigs. You honestly expect me to share a berth with some junkers flown by a freelancer? I am a company man. I demand company accommodations. Auntie Cleo would give you such a withering glare if she knew how you treated her two-time employee of the month. Yes, that is me. You signed a social contract when you gave me the clearance to land, and I ask what is mine by right: a room to breathe, a heated berth so I can walk around on barefoot, and a service with a smile. You've given me 1 out of the 3. I'll give you until I hit send to rectify this error. In response, This is a joke, right? I'm forwarding things around the station and no one thinks you're real. And if you are, welcome to the Groundbreaker, asshole. Again, from Wildcat to GB Security, harassment. Hey, I just landed 15 minutes ago and this crazy guy with no shoes has been shooting shit at my, throwing shit at my rig. Like actual shit. Can I open fire or what? Don't bother. We're on our way. Alright, so we're all pedestrian stuff. Quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If you're caught inside, you'll be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostility.
Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
It's a wasteland. You were hearing
Right, because you don't want to let anyone know that you're fraternal with them. Fine.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
The bounty posting. Definitely here for that.
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is. Not the criminal.
Would have been so easy.
Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but 2 officers.
Can I bring him back dead? Oh, I can, actually. I can bring him back dead or alive. Flying under the influence of illegal substances, assaulting 2 officers. Let's clarify the first one first.
Swerving in the air was more like it. Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of his ship and fled on foot. Spilled Rizzo's Violet Spectrum vodka all over Officer Hartley. An affront of its own, considering none of us are approved for anything higher than green spectrum.
Rizzo's... Okay, cool. Any leads on where I might find McCreed? No, let's go for assaulting 2 officers first.
Kicked one right in the kneecap while he poked the other in the eyes. McRed's lucky we're too backlogged right now to hunt him down ourselves. But if our resources clear up and we catch him before some contractor does, I fully plan to lock him in ISO with them 2 officers he wounded. Thinking he won't like that one bit.
Oh, a little bit crude.
Last tip we got
Cruel
pointed
roller.
toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Alright, I'll take the posting, or why don't you send him Monday?
Oh, I will. Soon as the chief approves the personnel reorg required for a bounty dispatch. So, in about 3 to 7 weeks.
Alright, I'll take the posting.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
McRed's head or his lucky lighter. So I think that you can probably have a discussion with McRed and say, hey, you're being hunted. You should probably escape. Give me your lighter. I'll tell them that I killed you. I think that's just like all there in the setup. So what's it like working security detail?
Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
Crystal clear. Well, right. Hey, no one talks to me like that. Or, well, right. Just trying to make conversation.
I'm not here for a chat. Now get moving before I see you moved.
What is a Made?
We're the security force here on
Made,
Groundbreaker. Started back before the crossing, you know.
Why Made, not guard or officer?
The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardettes because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
I'll be on my way then. Oh, okay. Is Bavati allowed here?